Productivity factor is your gross profit dollars divided by your admin wages and superannuation and associated costs. The reason productivity factor is so important is it's a reference to how much output, gross profit dollars, your business achieves relative to the amount of support it has. That's your admin wages and associated costs of your admin team. If, for example, you were to load up a business with a whole bunch of new salespeople, you would need to ensure that you're getting gross profit dollars from the investments in those people. If you go from $1,000 of gross profit and $250 worth of admin wages and associated costs, that's a productivity factor of 4. But if you double your sales force tomorrow and it goes to $500, your productivity factor, if your gross profit dollars stay the same, goes to 2. The flip side is if your operating team, your gross profit creators, become inefficient, but you've got a very efficient admin team, you can still get penalized on your productivity factor. For example, if you're producing $500 worth of gross profit and you've got $100 worth of admin wages and support costs, that's a productivity factor of 5. But if your team become inefficient in the operations and they produce $350 worth of gross profit on the same admin wages and associated costs, your productivity factor drops down to 3.5 as a result. What do we want to aim for around productivity factor? Well, I believe if you're running a manufacturing or construction style business, you should be aiming for a productivity factor of 4 and above. You want $4 of gross profit for every $1 of admin wages and associated costs. If you're running a merchant / buy and sell type business, I believe 3.5 is actually a more appropriate benchmark to be aiming for. With the factors to influence productivity factor, this is one of the reasons I love this calculation is there's so many ways you can influence it. As we used in the examples a moment ago, you could have a super efficient operations team at the gross profit level, and that's going to impact the factor. You could have a super efficient sales team that could influence the productivity factor. Or you could be achieving poorly in both. You've got levers in both of these areas that range from sales and marketing, your revenue line, your operations of how efficiently your team are working, how efficiently they're deploying their resources into producing the revenue, and also how effective is your sales team and your admin support, and in essence, how much labor goes into supporting the operations team, whether that's with finance, HR, sales, marketing.